What's poppin', y'all? It's the Star in Charge, Star Life E, and we back at it with another edition of Certified Star. We figure out what makes these niggas stars for real. Now today, I got a special guest, Lil1700Adrian.
Hey, I'm turned up in this bitch, don't make my little nigga strip some 2-3 with a stick like little nigga. Shoot this shit for fun, the bitch fagged off. It ain't none, you ain't the only one. Hey, the police watching cause we play with guns.
Man, we out here.
What's good with my nigga?
Shit, chillin'.
How you doing today, bro?
Good, doing the same old shit. You feel me, trying to do this shit.
Okay. So we appreciate you sliding out to us today, but here at Star Quality, the first thing we like to do with our guests, we want you to take us back to the trap, nigga. Take us to where you originally from. We talking about where you was born, all the shit.
Shit, I'm from Stockton, California, the east side.
Okay.
I'm from the hood. It's kind of Anderson Street. I call it the 1700.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? That's where I grew up. I grew up right there my whole life. My family been right there since forever. All my family stay right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's really where I'm from. Now I really don't be gang banging or nothing like that. You feel me? I'm just a real street nigga. You feel me? Thug. That's about it though.
That's about it. Okay. Yeah. So how was it growing up out in the streets of Stockton?
Shit, it was cool, you know? I mean, it's like every other hood, you feel me? Every other city, you feel me? But it's just hella violence out there. That's all it really is. Just hella violence, bro. Hella violence. So
how was you able to, like, you feel me, move around?
You just gotta stay out the way. You real, just stay out the way. You feel me? Even with the cops, you gotta stay out the way. But yeah, if you know somebody and they don't know you, you feel me? It's like
it's a problem.
It's a problem, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
Especially if you popping, you feel me? Locally popping, you feel me? Or somebody that knows you for your music, and they know somebody that don't like you. You feel me? They automatically gonna hit that person up like, oh, I see this one here and there. You feel me? Right. But like, yeah, it's crazy out there. Like, it's kind of different out there.
It's kind of different. Yeah. It's kind of different. So, what school was you going to out there?
I went to elementary. I went to Victory for a minute, and then I went to Stag for like 2 months. I think like 2 months, some shit like that. And I was out there for a cool minute, and I just stopped going to school. And then right after that, I went to a charter school for a minute. Okay. And I was like, it was like too small for me, bro. Like, I don't know.
It was like a little ass school?
Yeah, it was like a little ass school.
What'd you go to the charter school for?
Cause I stopped going to the high school. I stopped going to high school for like, I was going to high school for like, I'd probably go like 2 days went out throughout the week.
Oh, so you was like, nah.
Yeah. I like out the whole month, I probably only went like 10 days out the whole month.
Damn.
You feel me? And they was on my ass. They was sending like the little things out to your moms and your
talking about trying to send them to court and some more shit?
Yeah, shit like that. And then fucking after that, I went to the charter school, and then me and my moms got into some little shit, you feel me? So I took off, and then after that, I went to I started going to one schools. Feel me? I was going to one schools for a minute. After that, I stopped going to those, and then they sent me to another one school, and then fucking when you start going to one school, you could go if you want. You don't have to go. Like, you feel me? They don't make you go. You feel me? You feel me? It's if you want to go. You feel me? Basically, they gonna see like if you want to go to school still.
Right.
And I was like, nigga, fuck this. I'm about to go run the streets. Gotta make some money. You feel me? Cause I ain't making no money out of school. You feel me? There's bitches out there and everything, but I'm cool. I'm trying to make some bread. That's all we trying to do out there.
Thanks.
Some bread.
Thanks. So while you was in school or whenever you was in school at the time, what was you the type of nigga doing in school? Like, was you playing any sports, or like, you feel me, was you the nigga fucking around, or like what kind of nigga was you when you was there, you feel me?
I would say I probably like the nigga fucking around.
You was nigga fucking around?
I've been nigga, yeah, ever since like the end of like middle school, like 7th, 8th grade, I was always fucking around, smoking, doing dumb shit, ditching. But like once I hit high school, like I was always doing stupid shit, like so, always out because that's how my brother was. He was always out running the street, so I looked up like, you feel me? I'm trying to go do what you doing, bro. You feel me?
Oh, okay.
You feel me? So I was always out and about, like smoking. I was always out, like, feel me? People know me when I went to high school. Like they knew me for a minute. They knew me, right? But you feel me? They only knew me for like a minute because I went there that long, only a couple months, and they were like, oh, he got the weed, he got the weed, he got the weed. And then when I went to school, if he got a blunt, nigga, it's like 20 heads on that motherfucker. I
For
swear to
real,
God.
back in them days,
I
and
swear to
niggas
God.
used to get loaded
I
off
swear
that
to God,
shit
and my
before
mama,
class.
and I'll be like, damn, nigga, there's hell is on my blood. I'll be like, oh, nah, it gotta stop. This gotta stop, bro. Yeah.
That shit fucking.
Yeah, I was always
wild.
just fucking around though, doing stupid shit.
That's what's up. So, was you ever like into the music and shit back in them high
Oh
school
yeah,
days?
yeah. I started rapping what 2016.
2016.
Like my freshman year. Yep.
That was your freshman year. So
Yep.
that's when like you first started getting into it, or was you like ever prior like writing in the past, or you like when some niggas just have songs they just written, they're like, oh, I haven't been to
I
this.
wrote like a song, like a long. You know that that white boy that made that poppin' ass song from Chicago?
Which
He
one?
was trying to be from Chicago.
Oh, the Slim.
Yeah, Slim nigga.
Yeah.
I made before he had dropped that song, I had found that beat on YouTube.
You found that nigga beat before he
Yeah,
dropped
before
that
he
shit?
dropped it, and I was riding to it, and I was spinning. I was just fucking around though. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Because my cousin was rapping, I was like, I'm gonna try to fuck around, so I riding to it. And I was riding to it, and I was like, oh, this shit kind of go. And I was spinning it to him. He was like, oh, that shit is cool. You feel me? You should start rapping.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay. And then I was at his house. He had a little home studio.
Yeah.
He was making all his songs with his boy from out in Stockton too. So I was like, okay, I'm about to just start writing with these niggas.
Right.
And then one day he went to a studio out there, and he went to a real studio, like, you feel me, a professional one.
Right.
He was like, hop on this, and I was just a little feature on it. I was like, it's good. I wrote my shit down, hopped on it, and fucking we posted it on SoundCloud. And that motherfucker was going up like 10K views. You feel me? And like
damn.
within a couple months. I was like, okay. And a lot of people didn't like my shit, but I was like, to hear myself, like, you feel me? I was like, I like this shit.
Right,
this is what I
right.
want to do. And then especially like after that, and then we did videos. After that, we did videos. And I was like, oh yeah, I like this shit. Like, it's something like, you feel me? It gives me something to do than just being in the streets. You feel me?
Right, okay, so that shit was on some shit like almost like an outlet for you. Like
Yeah,
niggas,
for sure.
it was for surely a hobby. It kept niggas busy, it kept
Yeah.
niggas hands
Yeah,
tied.
yeah.
That's many too. So was that like that was your first song that you had dropped to at the time?
Nah, that was the first
That
song.
was
It was
the
a feature. It was a feature.
so-
and then after that, I did my own little song. I had brought a hook, and then my cousin and my brother had hopped on it. And then my cousin had shot a video. He had paid for a video for us from that nigga Stewie Films. And then after that, I was like, yeah, that's what I'm finna do.
That's when he was really finna do it.
I was like, that's what I'm finna do. Cause I like that shit. Like, just being in that mode. Just, you feel me? Just that shit was fun.
That's crazy. That's crazy. What's like one of the like most littest studio experiences you had so far? Can you give us like a little story about anything?
Shit, like, I think the other day when I was with my boy, to be real, I just wrote a little slap the other day. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause I had wrote the song. I was writing the song to this little beat, and I was like, at first I was writing to it, cause the beat just went on my TV. I was like, oh, this, and I was like, I started spinning. I was like, oh, that shit kind of hard. You feel me? I was like, oh, that shit kind of hard.
Right.
And I wrote that whole verse. That whole night, I was up till like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, you was feeling that shit?
Yeah, I was
though.
feeling that shit. And my mom was tripping, like, turn that shit down. I was like, I'm trying to write this
Mama,
shit.
this a hit. Chill out,
I was
mama.
like, trying to write this shit. And then fucking whatever. And then like, probably like a week later, I had put the beat back on. And then I was writing, I had wrote the second verse. And then like 2 days ago? Yeah. Like 2 days ago, I had hopped in the car with this nigga, and I was like, I got these songs I want to do. And he was like, it's good, what's up, let's just go to the studio. I'm trying to do. He was like, I'm trying to do something anyways. I was like, it's good. I was like, I want to show you the song first though, before we even go do that. You feel me? I don't want to waste any money. You feel me? I don't want to waste no money, no time. You feel me? He was like, it's good. So as soon as I started spinning that motherfucker, he was like, he turned the music down. He was like, come on, bro, we gotta go to the studio, nigga. And then I got in that motherfucker. At first, I was trying to spit it, but I wasn't really in that mode. The way I was like, the way I spit it
the first time.
The first time I wasn't really in that mode. He was like, nigga, say that shit like with some energy. Nigga, I just started spinning that motherfucker, and I heard it after that. I was like, oh yeah, this motherfucker slap, nigga. I was like, this motherfucker slap right here. I was like, yeah. But yeah, that shit.
That's what's up.
It's like one of the best songs, like one of the best.
Especially when you know you make a slap, how the shit come together too.
Yeah.
Like niggas can really just be sitting there, like don't want shit else to do but write that shit, like and finish that shit. That's what's up. That's what's up. So take me back to your first solo song, or not solo song. I guess your first song that you did it under your name. You feel me? What was that reaction that you had first got from everybody?
The first one I dropped myself. It's probably that video like 2-3 years ago that I bossed my life up. That was like only like the first song that everybody really started like listening to me, like really like, okay, like he got bars, like, he feel me? You feel me? And it wasn't like nobody was really rapping from Stockton like that, you feel me? Like especially my age, like I was young, I was like 17, I think I was barely turning 17. And yeah, and then after that, everybody was like, "Oh, you going hard, you going hard," and it was on a little sample beat. It was like that shit's tight, and then all the little like older folks too, they fucked with it. That's why I was like, okay, that's what's up. You feel me?